Hey guys, and this is Dry Clover, and we'll be making a Scratch tutorial today. So, delete the cat and making a sprite. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be making a zombie shooter game. So let's get started. So convert to vector. I'm going to zoom in, and I'm going to make a circle a little thicker. There we go. It's way too big. And that size is good. And paint inside white. And I'm sorry for my dog barking in the background. I'm actually going to change it and make the arms thinner. There, that looks good. Now, I'm going to add a darker colour of, for the gun. And I'm going to make it bigger. Bigger. And yeah, that's good. And then I'm going to put it to a certain position, so when you click it just shows like that in a certain position. So go about one flag clicked, go looks, show, go motion, and go to a certain position where you want it to spawn, from one of down to here, because the zombies are going to be spawning from here. So you have to make it to control so you can move. Go to control, drag out a further, and grab out 2, 3 iframes, and key space press on both of them, right, left, and up. Then in the do a say 4. You can have it move as fast as you want. And put turn. I'm going to say 3 and 3. So I'll show the coding for the movement, and that's just the coding for the movement, but you can't shoot and no zombies are spawning. So let's do it again, and as you can see it spawns, but point in direction 90. Okay, that looks better. Now make a new sprite, and this is going to be the bullet. Okay, there we go, let's line it up. Okay, there we go. And you're going to want to drag out, then clicked, go looks, and hide. And go back into sprite 1, go events, drag out, then flag clicked, drag out a further, and if then, put the second in there too, and grab key space press. Now it doesn't have to be space, it can be any number you want it to be, but for me I'm going to have space. Go back to control and do create a clone. So create a clone of sprite 2, which is bullet, and rate 0.3 seconds. Now go back over to sprite 2 grab when I start as a clone, go looks, show, go motion, go to, sprite 1, and then point in direction of, here it is, point in direction of X position of sprite 2, but that's wrong. Go on direction of sprite 1 and grab a touching, and then repeat until touching edge, move 10 steps, and then delete this clone. So what it does here, so if it's touching edge, so as you can see it's shooting, but it's not shooting out of like the exact position of it. So go back to looks, and in the looks drag out a go back, and then after go back, I'm sorry if I'm stopping, go back 99 layers, and then what that should do, that should put directly near the gun, or not. No, it's still on that side for some reason. Or maybe it's because of this isn't censored. I'm gonna go and censor it. Okay, there we go, now it's working. And it's in a good position. But I'm gonna go back. Go back and whoops. There, and it's still at the back of there, but I can't really see it. And if I can't see it, you guys probably won't be able to see it either. So I'm going to paint it a light grey. Now, if I do it now, as you can see, it's going a bit behind, but I won't be able to fix that. Now, make another sprite, and this is going to be the zombie sprite. So just take out all of that, and then paint it green. I'm going to go for a dark green. There we go, that looks nice. And then delete all of his arms. And face it this way for arms. Now have arms more out. What's like a reaching out for the player. There we go. Now drag out the red flag clicked, looks, show, forever. Just go move down my mouse pad. Move it down a little bit more. Okay. Rate 1.2. Oh, I'm silly me, but I do have that. If then in there. And create a clone of myself. And then when I start as a clone, show, and we're going to have to make a new variable, and the variable is going to be called zombie lives, and set zombie lives to 0. Right, I'll actually put it like that, and then go to 250, and then pick random, -170 to 170, and make sure it's not negative. And I think I did something wrong with the variable. I think I did. I think I checked it in for all sprites, because you don't want that. You only want it for a sprite only. Right. No, for all sprites. You can have it both ways, but mostly for I know what I'm talking about. For a sprite only, I'm sorry. About this. For a sprite only. I'm not going to change it, because it's for this sprite only. And also, not set to 0, set to 3, and then do a forever move go motion, do move 1 step, and point towards, not mouse pointer, sprite 1, which is the player. And then now, you are going to want to drag in a if-len, but I'll put the if-len in here right now, but I'll show you what, why is it going, yeah, you're going to want to put the opposite way around, for some reason. I don't really know why. Then I'm going to try and get this as far down as possible, away, or like here, as far. Okay, I think, no, still not good. Okay, that looks a little bit better, but you can still see. And as you can see, the zombies are swarming over me. But I'm not dying, and they're not dying either. And it gets a little glitchy when they get on top of you. So, I'm gonna hide this. And then come in here and do if-len touching sprite 2, change zombie lights by -1, and then go to control again and drag out another if-len, operators if-len, and then do 1 in there. So make sure if zombie lives less than 1, wait 0.1 seconds, wait 0.1 seconds, and then delete this clone. So if we do it now, the first one is always going to move, which I figured might be a real problem. I'm going to get as far back It's possible, okay. It looks like as far back you can actually go. Okay, now it's not moving, so I'm going to shoot it and it hides. But the bullet isn't hiding either. And the sprite isn't glowing up when it actually gets it. So now go to looks and do set and another set and put them together and do ghost effect for both. Let's say by 65. I mean not 605, just 65. And 0. And rate 0.05 seconds. Now put this in between here. Now let's have another try. Silly me. You actually take that out. I put it in the wrong place. You're meant to do it in here. So as you can see, they're not coming up, and as you can see, they're getting hit, and it lights up for the player knows that the zombie is getting hit. And the bullet hides too. Right, I don't think it did hide. Let me test it again. I think that is a little bit too bright. So let's do 60. Okay, that looks good and better than 65. And by the way, you can have it as high as you want. You don't specifically need it to 60. You can have it higher or lower if you want. So now that's pretty, that's the basic stuff of this game. And they die. And as you can see, I don't die either. I'm impossible to kill. And we want to change that and add hearts. So the hearts are gonna represent your lives. So let's go and do that. And as you can see, if too much zombies get into the game, when you move, it gets really laggy. It's not a problem with the game. It's rather the use and storage on my computer. On my laptop, or just the game, and it can't handle a lot of sprites on one page, or a lot of clones on one page, basically. So let's start and make these hearts. Make a new sprite. These are going to be the hearts. There's the heart. Now duplicate it for this 3. and then duplicate it again. Anyone asks what the carrot in the fridge is, it's quick. Okay, let's duplicate it again. So there's 3, so you only get 3 lives. That is a little too close. There we go. And that's good. Now lift them all the way back up here. You can have them in any way you want, but make sure that it's in up here or down here. Don't have it over here, because some players which will play this game might think that it's their hearts, and they'll get confusing. But you can also duplicate it and do it for their hearts too. But you already know, because they light up, so you won't need their hearts. And plus, it will be confusing since there's so many clones, so you won't be able to do it. So let's do the heart coding. Actually go verbal and make lives. Hide lives, because you already got a pair of lives up here, a pair of hearts. Now drag out then flag clicked forever. Go looks and switch costume to costume 3, but just put lives there. And now go back to sprite 1 and drag out a then flag clicked, and forever put in a forever loop. If then touching, so obviously it would be touching sprite 3. Change lives by, not by 1, by -1, and wait a second. Wait, I think that's a little too much, so 0.3 seconds. So now if we do it, I think it should work. Okay, yeah, it works, but it's going to keep on doing that. So do stop all. And then now, if we do, I don't know why it's setting it. Oh, there we go. Okay, now let's do it. What? Why isn't it doing that? I'm going to do it again. Switch to costume 3, and it's still not going back up. And wait a minute, I think I know why. I think it's because of that stop all. Because I just realized, because when it will be -1 and it changes by 1, it stops everything. I forgot. My apologies. So, the operators grab a less LAN less than 1. Go back to data, lives, and then Stockholm. And there is where you would want it. And set lives to 3. And now I think it should. So let's test it out. Okay. So I got movement, shooting, them dying, and us dying. Perfect. But still not perfect yet. Because we have to make a game over, which will pop up onto the screen. So go to events, broadcast, message run. You don't have to make a new broadcast because there's not going to be any other broadcasts, so it's going to be okay if you use message run. And go here, convert to vector for it's smooth. And write game over, but not in this font. Yeah, I really like this font. So if you lose, what the point is of this, honestly, it would pop up onto the screen. Okay. Game over. And do when clicked and drag out when I receive message 1. Go looks, do hide and do show over here. Now let's make it go to 0, 0, which is the center of the backdrop. So let's have it go 0, 0. And so let's test it out now. And it should work perfectly. So we know that this works perfectly. The shooting and then dying works perfectly. And our heart going down works perfectly. And as you can see, game over. And this is it for today's video. And I forgot to title mine. Shooter. Shoot again. Right now I'm going to call it shoot again. Zombie. Shooter. Shoot again. Now I want to give a thanks to Warfame for inspiring me to make this game and giving me an idea of this game. I've made another version of it on my stuff, and it's a better version, and there's more stuff to do in it, but I won't show that in my YouTube channel, and it's not shared, and you can't see it either. Yeah, thanks to Warfame, so go and check him out on YouTube and subscribe to his channel. And watch his shoot game tutorials because they're interesting and fun. But we won't be adding anything else to ours. And this is it for today's tutorial video. So I'll see you in the next tutorial video.